This video is probably going to upset a few people, but that's okay because I want those of you guys who do take something away from this video to walk away with a new perception about what you're doing. So I was watching a YouTube video by another YouTuber named Alex Becker, and he was helping me understand the reason why I make the decisions the way I do and why I'm perceiving life the way I do. So real quick, here's a short clip of the video I was watching.
So when you start going and think about starting a business or becoming an entrepreneur or pursuing what you want to do in life, the number one way we love to bullshit ourselves is the number one way that everybody bullshits everything. And then the only person who really knows the truth is the king bullshitter who has covered up the truth. And so don't cover up the truths from yourself. Be the person that goes and tests things for themselves. Now, of course, don't go jump off a cliff. If someone tells you, oh, you don't know if you jump off the cliff, something bad's going to happen. But don't let, because a lot of other people believe it, make you believe it or behave in that way. Because in the most basic of basics in human history, we've been completely fucking wrong. And the reason why we use this excuse most of the time, the comp out of doing things, the bullshit ourselves, is the second thing I want to talk about. And that is how we must always find ways to avoid pain. Look, the reason why people's credit card bills get racked up so high, and I've done this in the past. Now, fortunately, lucky for me, I have money to pay my credit card bills, but I'll just not go look in the account. Or I won't go and investigate things that I find to be a little bit painful. And one of the ways that we love to bullshit ourselves is that when we feel pain, we go and focus on things that are not painful.
I want to contextualize this for the realm of fitness. If you're anything like me and you like to study and learn new things, especially fitness being the topic at hand, then you probably don't even realize that you are probably sabotaging yourself and your progress. I personally know a lot of people who know a lot of things, very smart people, very intelligent people who I wouldn't really try to dare to have an argument with because they are so loaded with information. However, that's pretty much all they have. They don't have much else in their life. They don't have a great body that they built. They don't have a great life financially or with relationships. So this video is going to be less about the scientific research and studies itself and more about what you do with that information. Since starting my journey here on YouTube, I have had a lot of people come to my videos and hate on them or just hate on me in general. The other day, some guy came to my video and commented and said that I pretty much do not know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm talking about, and I know nothing about fitness. He was trying to debate the meaning of what a plateau is in fitness and didn't know what I was talking about, yet I've probably been through 50 of them and have successfully got through them. If I knew nothing about fitness, how could I do this? Or how could I help hundreds, if not thousands of you guys see real results? I mean, at the end of the day, isn't that really what matters? This brought to my attention a lesson that I think a lot of you guys could benefit from. So I want to talk about the fact that learning new things is awesome. It's great. I think you should keep learning new things. I think when you watch these YouTube videos that have scientific evidence this, scientific evidence that, this study, that study, is awesome to expand your knowledge base. Shoot, man, like I just said, I love to learn new things. I love to study. I love to add more information to my bank of knowledge. That's what I do. That's just what I love to do. So I know a lot of you guys watching this probably like to do the same exact thing. However, sometimes we spend way too much time studying and researching and trying to find out all these new different tricks and hacks and all these different methods of how we can get to our goal, but we don't actually implement them. We learn and learn and learn, and we add all this information to our knowledge bank, but we don't actually execute and we don't get results. I mean, really, if you think about it, how often do you find people that study and study and study and study and they know so much information, yet they don't have many results to show for what they've learned? And it doesn't matter. Knowledge is not important. Knowledge means nothing without application. I personally think that 99% of you guys watching this video, whether it's for fitness, whether it's for making money, whether it's for having a nice relationship, getting the girlfriend or boyfriend of your dreams, it doesn't matter what it is. If you have a goal, I think a lot of you guys spend too much time trying to figure out what the problem is or how to get to your goal or all these different techniques and tricks, and yet you do not spend enough time trying to get to that goal. You have got to realize that what we learn, what you learn, does not create results. You could be the smartest person in the room, knowing everything about absolutely everything. But if you have nothing to show for what you've learned, if you are not able to help the community or help society or help yourself and lose some weight, nothing that you learn matters. For just 1 minute, I want you to think about your life and your situation, okay? Don't visualize other people and what they might be doing. I'm talking to you. How much time do you spend learning and sitting and watching YouTube videos and watching Instagram posts or whatever and not actually implementing the right steps to get to your goal. I can safely bet that at least 80% of the people watching this, or even just in the world, like to study, they like to dream, they like to think about what their body could be like, they like to think about what their life could be like if they had money, and yet they do not even take one step to get to that goal. I mean, how much of the information that you're learning from different people and YouTube and books and videos and different stuff, how much of that is actually for results so that you can take action on what you learn, and how much of that is just for discussion, just for debate, just so you know, so that the next time you come up to your friend or some other person who tries to argue with you on this topic is just to argue. So for those of you guys who are taking something away from this video, I want to end you with this. You already know enough to get to where you want to be. If you want to make money, if you want to have the girl or guy of your dreams, if you want to have the nice body, whatever it is, you have enough information to get you to that goal. Now go out and do something.